since we talk to comedians about the funniest topics around, but today is actually no laughing matter. Georgetown men's basketball is down horrendously bad. They're currently on a Big East record 28-game losing streak in conference. Now calls for head coach and legend Patrick Ewing to be fired are growing, but nobody feels good about any of it. So I talked to my man Andy Kline to get to the bottom of it. How crazy is this development?
It's so sad. Here's the thing: Patrick Ewing is royalty in DC, but as a player, right? Can we figure out a way to not make this Patrick Ewing's fault? That's all I ask. Just make it somebody else's fault, and let him go and do something else. And maybe we can bring in another former player. Maybe Dikembe Mutombo can rally the troops. I don't know, but it's sad. I grew up watching Georgetown basketball. That was my thing. You know, I can't watch these games
meant
anymore.
So much to the culture. They ushered in kente cloth uniforms.
Yep.
I thought Georgetown was an HBCU before I saw they had a lacrosse team. And I know I'm not the only one. I mean, their logo was a bulldog with a chain around its neck. I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? That's Georgetown. I'm talking about Georgetown that still recruited Kyle and above the rim after Tupac shot up the court. They were like, yeah, that ain't nothing but a little suspended game. Well, ain't Kyle be good. He didn't get hit. He's good.
You know what it is? That era is too far in the past. So young recruits now don't care about Patrick Ewing, but they love Allen Iverson. We need to have Allen Iverson on every recruiting visit. I don't know what that'll cost. Just pay him whatever he asks to have him show up at every five-star recruit's house and be like, hey, go to Georgetown. Wear my jersey. I don't care. You have my blessing. I'm Allen Iverson, and that's it. And I bet you'll start doing better if you do that.
What was more disappointing this season, Georgetown basketball or the Sean Taylor Memorial the Commanders set up in the team shop?
At least Georgetown tries. I mean, the Sean Taylor Memorial was just something you see at a sporting goods store. You know, we could all make that.
Georgetown currently is given all the fight of the mannequin before they put all the Sean Taylor stuff on top of them. That is...
Yeah, Patrick Ewing has employer paranoia at this point.
Man.
It's not going well.
What are your favorite Georgetown memories?
Well, it's got to be the 84, 84, 85, whatever that year was when they won the title. All those years, though, all the way through the mid-'90s, I was a diehard fan. I could name players that barely got on the court. I could name, all those players like Joey Brown and Victor Page and people like that.
Victor Page, yeah.
Victor Page and Allen Iverson.
It's like my junkyard dog.
Yeah, all those years. It was just so fun to watch because of how intimidating they were. I don't know if that still works, if that style still works. Maybe it's kind of like with football, because people look at the football team here and they say, go back to that smash mouth 80s style. That might just be out of style now, but that's what Georgetown had too. It was kind of a basketball version of smash mouth, and people would be scared playing them. It was hilarious.
It really was. It meant a lot, like going all the way back to Patrick himself ushering in the era of no shape-up. The way that Patrick was able to be player of the year without a shape-up. That was the last time that ever happened. He made it cool.
Hey, if you want to be scary, don't get a shape-up.
Don't get a shape-up. I mean, my man played his whole career, was one of the greatest college players of all time, never got one shape-up. Nobody said a word. That's how terrifying Patrick Ewing was.
Yeah, he was in the game like, bring up my shape-up, see what happens. Go ahead and talk about it, see what happens.
You know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Representation matters. You know, you put a guy like Patrick Ewing out there, he's player of the year, and for a little kid like me getting his hair cut by his parents at home, he let me know that I could aspire to such great things. And I don't have to darken the doors of a barbershop to make that happen. And by the way, if you want to hear more from Andy, check out the Three Guys On podcast on your favorite platform. You'll be very delightfully invigorated by his co-host.